that you're spending money on basically a showroom, because brick and mortar shops are not shops anymore. They are places where people come and try out stuff. And very often I feel bad about doing it, but still I do it. If I want a television, I go to a shop, I have a look at a television, I ask them to give me the remote control, and then I go home and buy it online.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's very unfair, but people do it, and they do it all the time.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that myself. Like recently, I wanted to buy a new laptop, and my previous laptop, I had a problem with that laptop that the fan used to make a lot of noise. So I wanted a decent laptop which made like as little noise as possible. So I actually went to the store, decided what model to buy, listened to the fan noise, the noise that the system was making, then went online and bought it off from Amazon instead.
Yeah.
So all of that is happening, but in the sense that I also understand, and I think the brick and mortar stores would be the amount of business that they do is kind of reducing right now. But although I think it's much worse in the Western countries like America and all of that, because that kind of the culture is developed to a level where people would obviously want to buy online instead of going to stores. But in most of the Asian countries, because the population is huge, a lot of people don't really feel comfortable going online and buying it from there. A lot of people still buy from the brick and mortar store. But I think a good combination of a store and having an online business is the best way to go about it. Like I can have a physical store, but I'm also selling online. I'm
Yeah.
also
No, no, no. Of course, that part I understand. The question always is that how many square meters or square feet you devote to your brick and mortar shop, because that's the expensive part.
yeah.
And where it's located, I would presume, I don't remember, but I would presume that Delhi has many different centers, and getting into your shop is also a question. If you go into one of the centers, you're still only accessing a few million people, whereas you have what, 20 or 30 million whom you really want to
Yeah, that's
grab.
actually a valid point. So where your physical store is, like the location of it, would highly affect the kind of business that you do from that store.
Yeah.
That that is there. But I think in most of the regions, if you find that niche market, for example, if I want to open a sports store in a locality where a lot of people, obviously in any area in Delhi, you open a store, a lot of people live anywhere. There are a lot of people in
That's a very good. That's a very good point.
So you just have to find that niche market that, probably over here in that region, I'd be able to cater to a lot of societies because there are a lot of residential areas around this. And also, like a good mix of you selling online, I think, yeah, because advertising on, Google and all of that, where people, when they want to go to visit a sports store, they do a Google search, and my store is visible on that, and it gives you the direction to go to that store. And plus, obviously, if I don't sell online, there's no scope of sustaining the business by that. Plus, also sports store, there's a huge opportunity like that. Basically, what you can do is a lot of people who buy expensive, say for example, badminton rackets or tennis rackets. There's a lot of people who would also want, if you're playing professionally, or probably not even professionally, if you're playing regularly, there's a certain kind of maintenance and all of that that you need to
Yes.
do with
Yeah. Strings, etc. Yeah.
not etc. So having a store like a physical store and giving them probably on a subscription model, probably annually, giving them a maintenance thing that your maintenance would be taken care by the brand, and also builds a brand value and a trust amongst the people who are buying from you. So you would trust a physical store more than buying it online because there's an after sale sort of support that you
Yeah.
get from the
Yeah.
online.
That's the big thing about. There are many things about online buying, although all of us take part in. Maybe, like you said, I mentioned televisions, you mentioned notebooks. Those are probably the best examples of what you can buy, because you would send them back, and it would be relatively doable to send them back if they are too expensive to just discard. But for example, my latest thing was I bought 4 pairs of shoes for different countries where I live, 2 pairs each, and the problem with that buying is always the size. And of course, if you play basketball, like you mentioned basketball, if you really like basketball, you need shoes that fit. They cannot be approximately the right size.
Yeah.
Well, of course, I guess you can even do that. You can go to the shop and try them on and then order them. Yeah.